What is that craziest thing you've done for love?
We had good time. At the point where we met, she was ready for me. I know she was ready. So I just did everything I could to convince her that I have a child. On that Monday, I just had a knock. She just came back. She said, "But I told you I was in a relationship." That was how the whole thing began again. So this is somebody I've left for about 6-7 months ago. Despite the fact that I left her, I was still very sure that she's coming back. By the time this one left, I had to break up with this person because I still love that person. Funniest part, this girl that I said she's in my house right now, she has taken me home.
You left someone you love for another person you were in love with, and at the end of the day, none of them exist in your life.
So crazy body around me knows this girl. I just saw her status, Ikoyi. Registry. I will shock you now. She got married June.
How come? You're welcome to the Relationship Report podcast. I'm your host for today. Timileyin Adio is my name. And this is the segment where we ask about the craziest thing you've done for love. I have a guest right here in the studio with me. He's no other person. We call him Mr. Kayode. Please, can you please introduce yourself to the audience?
Oh, thank you for having me, Mr. Timileyin. My name is Kayode Victor, and I'm here.
So we have Mr. Kayode Victor. Should I say it will be the first? No. This is our third guest. That will be a married man on this show. Third guest. The first person was Baba Soji, then Pastor Remote, then Mr. Kayode is here to speak to us from experience for the singles and those that are married, but most especially for the singles. You're about to do one crazy thing, but be careful out there. Mr. Kayode is here to tell us his own experience, the craziest thing he has done for love. All right, sir, let's just go straight into the question. What is that craziest thing you've done for love?
As you ask that question, he's doing bang, 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 bang. I don't even understand. But well, I'm not a lover boy.
Okay.
And I try to manage the principle that talks about one man, one woman. You know. But sometimes when the principle goes out of hand, there might be a chaos, and one might not be able to manage it well. Maybe for me, I might not be able to manage it well. So I think it was let me see. Okay, let me not just mention the year, but then it was when I was working somewhere, and I met a lady. She happens to be my student, you know, and I've seen her since she's a copper. So the people I'm training then they were
young.
They were not secondary school.
Secondary school, like
graduates.
Serving.
Yes. Yeah. So I met with her and I saw her. In fact, the very moment I saw her, I had to start, having some interest in her, blah blah like that. But by the time I moved closer to her, I just fell in love.
Wow.
That me, Kayode, if I need to ask out a lady, I don't feel shy. I'm so direct, straight to the point. But I was actually planning on how to, start talking to her, blah blah like that. Yeah. Probably because she was my student and I don't even know how to go about it. It got to a level I had to go and seek consent. I had to go and seek advice from a friend. This girl, how do I go about it? I know, but I just need the validation on somebody that, okay, take her out. I invited her out, we had conversation. We did a lot of things and she just said complete no. Immediately. She was not ready. And I love this girl, So for like 3, 4, 5 months, I was on her, she was 7. I was on her, she was 7. So I tried everything I could. Everything. It got to a level, she blocked me. And one thing, as I've said, that I believe in one man, one woman. If I'm on a girl, sincerely, me, I do not go to any other person. I focus on her. Though, by the virtue of the kind of person I am, other one might come But that is not the
priority.
I used to have
my
aim.
priority. This is my goal.
So when you have a goal, you follow the goal. There are other objectives that follow the goals in order to achieve the other objectives that follow the goals in order to achieve the goal.
Achieve your goal, yeah.
So maybe those ones are just for me to cool down my nerves and all. So at the end of the day,
those ones are like, don't think too much. You can call me tonight. Yeah, let's talk. Then when you feel like, oh, I'm kind of lonely.
Those ones will just come then. But despite that, I am still on her. I'm still on her. So at the end of the day, she came around and we began to, we talk.
Okay.
There was a time when I was locating from where I was before to my house. She was one that helped me. That period, she has not even said yes. She was just there. So I don't understand if we're in a relationship or she was just there. But if I call her, she will answer. At the period when I was packing, she helped me. We were in the house. She helped. In fact, she did the cleaning and everything. In fact, some things she bought. But I don't know. Because you have not validated relationship. So, and I will never assume in my life that at Infera, without you telling me, okay, I am ready for you. So at the end of the day, we were there. So there was this day that we were cleaning the house. She came to my house. She helped me to arrange some stuff. When we were now going, because we were not going to sleep in that, we just got the apartment. As she was going, she just kissed me.
Yeah.
Sincerely, I don't know. And I said, is that a yes? Till today, I used to regret that. I was not meant to ask that question.
Why did I ask this question?
I said, is that a yes? She didn't talk again and she continued. So I noticed that anytime she's in the Ibadan, we used to have good vibe.
Okay.
But when she's outside Ibadan, it's as if we never exist. So we're like that for about 1 year.
Wow.
We're like that. So as time goes on, I just have to cut off everything. See, I cannot be in a relationship and still be, but this girl, I love. When you're talking about love now, in fact, some people are saying that, you didn't play me. But I was with her. I was ready to do anything for her. Everybody knows that I love this girl. Everybody. So as the time goes on, there was a time that she went back to her town. I will not mention the town now. When she went back, so we had little disagreement.
Okay.
And we just scattered everything. So when we scattered everything, now, on that fateful day, around 7 p.m., I was in my house. I just put it on my status that, Omo, and my wife will be somewhere like this doing something. Where can this girl be? I'm not talking about her.
I just posted normal. Because you've forgotten.
Do you get? So one lady just messaged me that I cannot wait to come and eat rice. I said, maybe you are the one I'm waiting for. And me, and she said, me. How can it be me? When I saw that response, I saw
this is like an open conversation. Open-ended conversation.
I just saw something. I just called her straight away. And I began to just tell her, this is this. We had conversation then. And I said, we can't finish this conversation on phone. We had to
see each other.
Let's see each other. Let's have a date. So I just took her on a date. And as she was coming, she now wear my best color. And I began to wonder, what is going on?
What's going on?
I hope it's not, So like that. Now, where am I going to? We had good time.
Yeah.
At the point where we met, she was ready for me. I know she was ready. So for me now to be sure, and also because I was not ready.
Yeah.
Honest truth. I just did that. I just did it for fun, So at that point, I saw the vibe. The vibe was higher than me, and I said, okay. So for me to now bring down the vibe, I just changed my face. I said, what happened? There's something I needed to tell you. She said, what is it? And now I said, I I needed to tell her this, that I don't know how she will feel before she said yes, so that I can clear myself, so that it can be part of the consideration for her to say yes or no. And I asked her, what's the thing? She asked, what's this thing? I said, I have given birth before. I have a child. You know, I have a child.
Yeah.
So she said, it's a lie. I said, it's true. So I quickly look for one picture of a baby, of about 5-6 years old girl and boy. I showed it to her. Now I now asked her that. I have a child. So I just did everything I could to convince her that I have a child. So although her mood changed, but then she just felt. I said she should go and think about it very well before we go in, so that it will not be as if I actually deceived her and all. So she agreed with me, and that night she called. She said, "I'm baby on Sharon."
Yeah.
And blah 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 blah. And that was how relationship began. So we began the relationship February, March. I was in Lagos. I went to Lagos, and I now called the previous one that I'm in Lagos. I just wanted to check on her. No, not to
Just
see.
to check on
And she
her.
now said, "Can we see?" And I said, "No. I just want to say I'm already in a relationship." You know, not because I still love. I said I'm already in a relationship. No, I don't want to see her. But inside me,
You want?
the reason why I called her was for us to see.
Yeah.
And she said that she will not be able to see me now. I said, "No, I don't even want to see her. That I'm already in a relationship. That blah blah." So by the time I got back to Ibadan, that was on Saturday. On that Monday, I just had a knock. She just came back. She said, "But I told you I was in a relationship." That was how the whole thing began again.
Ha!
So I was now in the middle of two ladies.
Chai.
There's a
And you didn't tell this other one about her at all.
Now, where the craziest thing now comes in is this. This is somebody I've left for about 6-7 months ago.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that I left her, I was still very sure that she's coming back. I was the kind of love I have for that 6-7 months. I did not ask out anybody. I was there, ready, and she was ready too. When she came back, and I told her, what now happened to the girl? I told her she's not, I don't know her business. That she's ready for me. Really? Okay. At that period, I was devastated, because I don't know. That one can enter anytime. This one can enter anytime. And I began to avoid. So she spent about 2 days.
Hi.
The 2 days, she will sit down here like this. I will be receiving the call of the other one in her face.
And she will be cool with it.
It's not that she's cool,
but she has no choice.
She has no choice. She was the one that made the opening.
Yeah.
So the kind of conversation I was now having with this person it was not rich enough. So I began to avoid. So let me just cut the story short. I avoided that one for about 2 weeks. By the time this one left, I had to break up with this person because I still love that person. I had to break up with her. How do I do that? I just avoided her for some times, and she just came to my house one night around 5 p.m. Then I've gone out for work. By the time I got back, I met her at my doorstep. She didn't have my key. She was there till around waiting. 9 p.m. She was waiting. My common people has called me that someone was there. Blah blah blah. She shall enter. So that night, I was convinced that this person, that other girl, was my wife. So I had to let this person go. So I had to tell her, see, this is the situation on ground. I have seen this relationship. Now, the funniest part, sorry, I caught this one. Funniest part, this girl that I said she's in my house right now, she has taken me home. Sorry.
So they've known you.
The parent.
Saying that the husband be this.
We gather shop together in one dining table. Our mom, our dad, our siblings were there. She made semo. She even took me to her neighbor to go and. Now, this is where the craziest thing comes. All those periods, not because I was not ready, but it's beginning to look like it's real. When that one has gone, that remains myself and I alone. Do you get? So I was flowing. Yeah. So by the time I now had to let her know that I have come to the realization that you are not meant for me. You know, I don't know. Yeah. Because of that other girl.
That you are not even sure of.
Do you get? Because of the other girl, I was like, yeah, you're not the right person for me. You know, she now began to cry. You know, as she was crying, I was so, what kind of English am I going to use now? I was so mean that I was not even looking at the
You
tears.
were not looking at
I said, see, it's better for you to cry now. I'll be happy later. You know?
Preach it.
I was motivating, yeah.
I'll be happy later.
Yeah, but then she cried. But I wanted to touch her. Leave me alone. Okay. I think the crying is a good cry, no. Because I have that lady. So, and she left. She left. So she actually spent the night. She spent the night because it was late. She wanted to go and stop that from going. So she spent the night. She slept in the sitting room. She slept in the room. I was in the sitting room.
Yeah.
So she left, and that was all. She blocked me. So
she needs to you.
Yeah, she blocked me, and then she was 7, and when she was 7, she was going through a lot. So I used to be the one to, guide her on what to do, blah blah blah. So after like a month, now I continue with the other girl. We are cool. So after a month, she still blocked me. We started a relationship February, March, April.
That was when
April. I now called her. We broke up April. Sorry. We broke up April. So she blocked me for a month. That was May. Throughout May. So when I now spoke to her, like May ending, so I had to use another number to call her. And I said, see, we cannot continue like this. We have to just, settle things. And, I said something that when you have a key, every woman has a key. When you are dating somebody, you have the key. So I used the key. Don't mind me. So when I used the key and I was able to speak to her, I asked about her job. I cared about her job. I asked, blah, blah, like that. So she opened up what's happening. And I should have approached it this way. She now said, I wish I had spoken to you weeks before now. So, but then I said, we cannot be talking like before. She said, no. She said, she understand. I will shock you now. She got married June.
How come?
I don't know. Till today, I don't know. Now, I thought I was the one breaking heart. So
she has another person.
She would have broken my heart. I don't know if you get it. So, till today, it's a mystery.
Wow.
We dated February, March, April. We broke up. She blocked me.
She got married in June. You started talking again in May. And she got married in June.
She got married in June. I just saw her status. Ikoyi. Registry. Her mom was there. I began to wonder, what's going on?
Maybe she met a guy during that period and you guys broke up and was ready to get married in the space of 1 month.
But the truth is that during those periods, someone that I can meet in June, I met in February, and between March, April, I've gone to her house. Probably she was actually ready for a relationship.
It's possible.
She was actually talking to me about getting married.
That's it.
So, but then I wasn't seeing marriage yet. I was saying, let's flex, So, at the end of the day, At the end of the day, I went back to that other person. We dated, and little argument we had again.
That was it.
So the craziest thing was the fact that the management between the two, I was able to let go of this other one, despite the fact that these ones has actually, done a lot of things, a lot of act. What do I say now? A lot of
Damages.
Yes, and she still came back. I still had to. I still had to send away somebody that has been there when she was not there. It's actually crazy. But I must confess to you that out of the two, none was even existing in my life again. So, but then, I
want to ask you a question. When that one that stays in Lagos came around, did you ask her that what have you been doing for the 6 months that we were not together? Were you in a relationship or not? Before you just concluded that, yes, let's get back together.
One thing that we need to understand is this.
Love.
When you are in love,
I understand you already.
Everything looks perfect. I said something the other time that when we were both in Ibadan, we are cool, but once she steps out, it's as if we never exist. Do you get? It was as if we never exist. She has come to spend about 2 weeks in my house. Do you get? It's as if we never exist. But then, thank God.
So now I want to assume that the craziest thing you've done for love now is the fact that you left someone you love for another person you were in love with before just to get back together with her.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, none of them exist in your life. It's so crazy.
Everybody around me knows this girl.
It's so crazy.
In fact, it got to a level that after she left, I was not ready for any relationship.
Just want to be in your
I was not ready. I was not ready. And I made up my mind that I'm not going to date any woman that I'm not ready to marry. And the one that I was ready to marry, where is she? Because I was so skeptical that she might need to come back. Do you get that? She might need to come back. She might still come back. Yeah. So I don't want the situation whereby she will come back, she will now meet another person again. Yeah. I'll have to send another person out. So I was like that for about 2 years. For about 2 years, I was like that. No, I have friends, but no relationship. Just like that. Wow. And if I have an encounter with any lady that I think that, okay, we might end up in a relationship, I will tell her, I have a girlfriend. She's in Lagos.
Just to cut it there.
So that
your boundary, let the boundary be clear.
She comes back. So that you know.
I don't tell you. I don't tell you.
Thank you.
All right. It's such a great conversation here.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your experience. Love is so crazy. What's that craziest thing you've done for love? You can drop yours in the comment section, and if you would want to come here and tell our audience, you can also text us on our social media platform. On Instagram, we are there at Relationship Report Podcast. On TikTok, relationship_report. On YouTube, Relationship Report Podcast. And WhatsApp number 09034152259. Thank you so much for coming, sir, Mr. Kayode. We hope if we call you next time, you'll be here to teach. And we are here to learn.
I'm not here to teach.
We are learning.
I'm here to just express myself.
All right. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
All right. Join us next week, same time on this channel, Relationship Report Podcast. Once again, Timileyin Adio is my name. Bye.